So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Second down and 3, ball on the 7. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, they were looking to pick up the first down on 3rd and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage, partner. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. Pollard to return from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. And they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Lamb. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. A big play there on the catch and run. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Pollard. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Tony Pollard punching it in from a yard away. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Zerline connects on the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
What's up?
Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 13. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
A chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. That's going to be caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. One receiver to the left is Cooper. Elliott. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. So they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Zerline now for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Oh, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there, as that's batted down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Herbert.
And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
And Herbert going to slide to a stop, and he has a first down.
And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Herbert. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. On first down, Justin Herbert.
This is swung out to Eckler.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Eight yards to go on second down.
Here's Herbert. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there.
So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And they really won't have much time to work with, just 19 seconds showing on the clock. Well, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Prescott. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And this one is incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call. But they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
It's Prescott. Flush to his right. Letting one fly deep for Cooper.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Derwin James with a pick.
And the Chargers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
Here's a diving catch right side. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3.
This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Always got some breathing room. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Flushed out right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Still just a 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he's got room. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, 47 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. That run going to put him over 100 yards now for the ball game as well.
Yeah, he's really had his way so far, and that's just more of the same right here. All he needs, just a little crease, and off he goes.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Play action. It's Herbert. And this is Cook with the grab. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. Touchdown! CeeDee Lamb, 29 yards. yards. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
No lead safe in the new NFL, but this score is really going to give them some needed breathing room.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Roberts electing not to try it, and this will come out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that's off the mark, incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Herbert gives this one to Kelly. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. And Allen's got it.
No one.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, it's Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
2nd and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Now it's Herbert. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
A field goal gets them closer, but they say no thanks. We want the lead. On 4th down, Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. On 1st down, Pollard. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Prescott. His throw incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Prescott. This to Jarwin. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Prescott to throw it. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And he lost the football. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Cowboys continue to pour it on. But that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit or maybe lost their focus as well, and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
Zerline good with a PAT, and the lead will swell by 1 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slam. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Once more, here's Eckler. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 44. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. The handoff, it's Eckler. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Running on first down, Eckler. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. They'll try the air now with Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Flush to his right. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Right back for Allen. This time he finds him complete. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they try to punch in a late touchdown. Again, Herbert. And he's got it. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down. Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the 2-point try. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time, and the try for 2 is snuffed out. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Throwing here, Prescott. And Prescott, his third interception. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. After the turnover, here's Herbert. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. Pushes him aside at the 45. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Michael Davis. And the Chargers will take over here just shy of the 30. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Micah Parsons just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
Alright.
Hey, I'm not playing around with you no more.
Alright. Let that be the reason, man.
Yeah, I'm not playing around with you no more, so.
Well, I wasn't nothing to be playing with anyway.
Oh, what's taking so long?
I'm sending it now. Calm your horses, man. It's on the way now.
Yeah. You pissed me off. Cause you really got a like you really got confidence right now. Yeah. Let's go with these boys. I'm not playing around with you. And then you blitz and 3 guys, you hit me every time I'm throwing the ball. I'm like, how? It's okay.
No. We'll go with that.
This sorry ass nigga.
Alright, I took mine down, bro.
Alright, so I put mine up.
Yeah.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Cincinnati Bengals. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Time with Tony Pollard, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. To throw is Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup, and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
He's outrunning 2 guys.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. He's got his man. It's Gallup.
You know they can't.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't
would do
even
for
know
them?
why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Brandon Wilson now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Burrow to mix it on the check down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
On 1, ready?
1st down. Here's Burrow. Flushed out right. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Ouch. Could have been a game-tying touchdown. They'll have to hold on that at least for now.
Ouch in a big way. Like ripping the Band-Aid off there. Can they let the sting subside and come back and get it done?
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now it's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Big 13.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now Burrow. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Higgins.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Dorrance Armstrong. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow. Wide open receiver complete. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Burrow on play action. This is caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
I done got all y'all niggas on notice. I done neutralized my little
2nd and 7.
I'm putting all y'all on notice.
Now Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Pollard. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a give here to Pollard. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. Prescott off play action. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Now Prescott on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. first down. Mixon. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Back to Mixon on second down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 54 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line, because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it's Burrow. Buying time to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Here we go.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Open man, it's complete to Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. It's T. Higgins with a touchdown pass from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone.
Rush 3 consistently.
Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here. The quarterback will keep it himself. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. He had the option, decided to keep it. I don't know that it would have mattered either way, though. Defended pretty well.
It really was, wasn't it? Because option plays are really standard 2-point calls, and you have to prep against them, and they did their prep well on that one.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Looking at him.
From the 30 on second down, Prescott, throw right side, taken in by Gallup, and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now Prescott. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
3rd and long for Prescott. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
They'll get this out wide to Boyd. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the 30 on 2nd down, Burrow. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field.
And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. McPherson's kick is good.
And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call a sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And some room to roam now. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards.
Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
Oh, Prescott stripped. But I believe a Cowboy was there to get it. He was, and Dallas will maintain possession. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long.
Here's Prescott. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. On 3rd down, Pollard. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Final play of the half. Prescott eluding the pressure right. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3.
No return here for Wilson. It's a touchback. It'll come out to the 25.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Mixon will get it to start the second half. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. On 3rd down, Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I like the look that they just showed there. When you come out in a passing formation, spread things out a little bit, makes it really hard to cover the middle of the field, doesn't it? Because you got to go out to the perimeter and cover those guys.
Yep, exactly. Got some good blocking, too. Helped him pick up the first. They will throw on first down with Burrow. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs in that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
Maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And the tackle there by Jermaine Pratt. They struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Prescott to throw this time. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch it, turn upfield, and pick up the first down.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Prescott now.
Oh, man. That's cool. Man, we go
intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 41. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
I'm like, it wasn't even over on him to throw an errant pass. I mean, he's comfortable in the pocket, dude wide open.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Play action, it's Burrow. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzama. They go play action with Burrow. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Now look at this. 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Boyd. But he will not get away. He stops short of the marker. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. On the left side, Gallup's got it. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Here's Prescott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Yeah, I thought I was running the ball.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Zerline now for the PAT. And it's good. It cuts it to 2. 16-14 our score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From his end zone, Wilson. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Bengals drive about to get going. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now a 2nd down and 6.
Just as dumb. Just as dumb.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow escaping the pressure right. And Burrow going to slide to the ground as he does pick up the 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Go to the sideline. Go to the sideline.
From the gun, a give to Mixon. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Burrow looking to pass. Flush to his right. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. A first carry for Samaje Perine. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's working. They're handling things up front. And it's not just the offensive line. It's everyone. You're seeing the guys on the perimeter blocking downfield and making sure that they're secure. So, yeah, you're exactly right. The air is out of the balloon, and right now they're almost lifeless.
Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Again, it's Mixon. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Two minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down, but they are in field goal range already. And the pitch goes to Mixon. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
I know. It's ain't Christmas, nigga. I don't give a fuck what you want.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now it's Burrow. He'll buy some time right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here's Dak. Complete. Pollard. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. Pollard now a 1st down and more. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe.
Instead of run commit.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 40 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Here's Pollard. And he stopped immediately there. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Here's Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 27-yard line. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down. On second down, it's Pollard. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. Now Dak. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. There's Sam Hubbard that time in there to bring him to the ground.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
So it'll all come down to the booming right leg of Greg Zuerlein. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So it'll all come down to the booming right leg of Greg Zuerlein. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win.
You better make it.
He
ain't gonna make it. He ain't gonna make it.
Oh, yeah.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And it'll be a good time in Big D tonight.
I want it comfortable, man. I needed like 5 more yards to be comfortable.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, I know.
And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
The team that just got vanquished, they did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that would be their last points in the game?
No, what a second half, the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
Okay, bitch, I heard the first 3 times. Like, you gotta keep saying it over and over and over. What's your point?
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
What we talking about?
It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
Are you a betting man?
Am I a betting man? I'm always a betting man.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
You wanna bet? You wanna bet me on Corey? Okay then. Okay then. It's like, okay then. Since you what? 6 straight losses. I mean.
Hey, what's wrong? In all fairness, you did say you was done playing around with us, and you still got done.
So what? It's still another good team.
Well, I mean, are you done or are you finished, man?
Bitch, send that shit, man.
Hold
on, let me do one thing.
Spoken like a 2-out. Are you done or are you finished? It's never been spoken, my friend.
I'm not playing with you for this, son.
I hope not, man. I told you I'm not something to play with to begin with.
I feel you, big dog. You about to goddamn kill yourself. You about to kill yourself a week ago.
Just me, man. But Tiffany blessed her with this, man. I have to run out with her.
That's what I'm saying. I have this in my playbook.
The challenge
It's
sent.
not showing up.
The sound is sent by the way wrong.
I heard you.
He's gonna modify it playbook on the fly.
Yeah, that bull stuff getting locked down.
Yeah, that's it. I'm saying, man. They're trying to modify the playbook on the fly.
That's crazy. I only had to wait one adjustment to like shut all your stuff down. Just one, well, two adjustments actually, but and it was over for you.
For me?
Yeah, like, I ain't got to worry about none of that old other stuff you be doing. Like, man, two little adjustments.
He's actually modifying the playbook, so.
I'm not modifying the playbook.
He just said, why ain't this in my playbook?
Because I've been trying to get that play in my playbook. It's not going there for some reason.
I'm gonna tell that shit to the judge, bro.
I know.
6 straight losses.
Okay, bitch, I heard you the first 4 times. Like, is he beating me overall? Is he close?
Yeah.
No, what we talking about? What we talking about? I'm losing today, but
You lost 6 That's just today. Sad, man.
everybody got that.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Los Angeles Chargers. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
We're going to play one-play tug me.
That's all right. That's the problem, man. That's my problem. I was going for the deep ball. No more deep balls.
And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. They'll roll him out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And it would appear he's going to be short of a first down as he stopped right around the 29. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Back to throw here, Herbert. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Here's Herbert. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 40.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
I say, hey, you niggas got to win at least 14 games to be even tied.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Play action. It's Herbert. Sliding out of the pocket. And this is Cook with a grab.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what their opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw there.
Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott will find Lamb. That's complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Joey Bosa in on the stop. Prescott. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 16. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover in the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter play. We're scoreless after 1.
Yep. I don't know. I'm really listening.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Prescott. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
What is that all about, dude?
And Zerline's kick is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
I know I have fucking Pinky in the brain over here.
The Charger drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Eckler going to get it again on second down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. Flushed out right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Herbert now. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 41-yard line.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Now it's Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll run for it with Eckler. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
On second down now, Collar, and he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A first down throw for Prescott. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. To try again after the sack. Prescott. And he fires one incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Being chased down, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back deep here, Andre Roberts. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. On first down, Justin Herbert. That's into the hands of Eckler. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. The long-distance shot before break comes up empty, but now Charles flipped the script. Time for likely one more play as field position becomes an issue.
Yeah, when you talk about field position, remember, if this kick is missed, the ball comes back to where? The spot that they snapped it from. So field position becomes a factor. I think at this spot, you might also want to think about throwing the Hail Mary. You know, put the ball up in the air. Maybe you can get 6 out of it instead of 3.
Yeah, see what happens. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line can play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off the play fake, Prescott. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Joey Bosa getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
I keep getting to like Mike him a double team, and he just acting a donkey out here.
To throw is Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. Well, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds, because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
On 2nd down, Eckler gets past one man. 49 yards on the ground for him so far.
But this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Once more, here's Eckler. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. They'll run for it. It's Roundtree. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. Back to Roundtree again on 1st down. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. They'll run on first down. Pollard. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
That went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
Oh, is Terry Bosa gone? His stuff gone? Cool. Like, ain't got to worry about that no more. What? How'd it go away? What happened? Oh, okay.
Now a give here to Pollard. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he is caught by Lamb. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
2nd down and goal. Prescott escaping the pressure. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Well-timed effort there by Derwin James. A sack from his safety position. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive. This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides, and there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. Chargers on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 17. Herbert. It's complete to Cook. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. On 1st down, it's Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams, 51 yards. And the Chargers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So now a big play coming up as the Chargers are going to go for 2.
He's checking. Crash. He just made, I can do a test round. Right there, get the ball. You better break. He's like, guys,
Oh, look at this. They're not even going to get the 2-point play off. Maybe too much indecision. It's going to cost him 5 yards. So that'll back him up 5. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
I ain't even pay attention to what he came out in. That's like...
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Run for Pollard. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
he's crashing. He's checking crash. Check.
That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Defensively, they were all over that. When he decided to keep it, there were a lot of eyes just darted on him.
I wonder if he followed the progressions properly there. I think maybe he really wanted to run with the football. Turned out not to be the correct decision.
I'm telling you right now, you put this ball and I get a 4th, it's telling you, game over.
And the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
Boy, that was a big gamble for them right there. They went for it on 4th down, took a little chutzpah because they did it with the lead here in the 4th quarter. And this defense is once again unable to stop them.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. On 1st down, Pollard. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. They'll run with Pollard. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call.
Had me go back to the basics, ain't no running. He's not doing it. You gonna run the ball, you gonna run it. You gonna have 30 carries for 100 yards.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
You can't run or whatever, and I said you brung back the basics to stop another run.
Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone.
Right there, you're going to get 100 yards, you're going to have 30 carries.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Charger drive about to get going. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yeah, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Micah Parsons in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
This is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Yeah,
This is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his third interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the leather jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions thus far.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
Yeah, okay. I'm number 1.
You're in first place right now.
Yeah.
Are you playing again or no?
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
I'll gladly,
it's a win for the Cowboys.
Put your lead down a little more.
all of a sudden, that press guy is motherfucking Troy Aikman. Okay.
Actually, yeah, he's more. So what's that? For Tony Romo's weekend.
I was about to send Rico the challenge. Whew. That's who I really want to see.
Nah.
Challenge sent
What do you
wrong.
want to see him for?
I mean, cause I done pretty much showed you what's gonna happen to you the rest of the Madden season.
So you feel?
Yeah, I mean, your gimmicks is over.
Okay.
You better find some new ones.
Are you a bet man?
No, I am not.
Okay.
Oh, Green Bay. Okay.
He right into the greatest hits.
Yeah, well, it kind of makes it easier for me because I know he's just gonna throw to Devontae Adams every time.
Okay. Guess what? I guarantee victory.
Oh, you said that when you played Jay Hall and got done.
No, but I real deal guarantee victory.
I mean,
I don't see nothing you can do to stop me.
All right, bro. I mean, you did.
Good job, Corey. You down 12. Good job.
Yep. At this rate, in a month, I'll be
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys.
Nah, what it was is they knew what time it was. It was like, bro, don't do it.
Oh, that what it is.
I should get the Seahawks.
Man, you get who you want to get. It's going to be the same result. I'm in my zone today, man. I ain't worrying about nothing or nobody got going on. But I told you when I was at work what was going to happen to you.
Real talk. Yeah, go ahead and get your little rock salt.
I don't need your permission. It's getting off anyway.
I'm not playing. I know.
Save me some of that wet.
Yeah. What color you got? What color you got?
I think I'm in blue. No.
White. I'm not playing with this nigga, son.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I guarantee victory.
Against who?
Hey, all I'm saying, take your time, young man. Don't press to get older. Last week you was about to kill yourself because Ricky was whooping your ass.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Green Bay Packers.
For 7 games straight.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Rodgers. Flush to his right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Jones.
Oh.
And he's got some space here. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones, 68 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Crosby with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Working with a 2nd and 3.
I've been doing some of everything.
Now Pollard. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Give him 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Prescott's throw taken in by Cooper here. 2nd and 9. Here's Prescott. Packer pressure, and down he goes. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now Prescott. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 20-yard line. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. So still 14 yards to go. 2nd down. Prescott now.
Oh.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive. Puts it on the carpet, it's out, and the Packers pick it up.
Straight up.
13-0 is the score after one on EA Sports.
Oh, okay.
The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal. Jones will score. Touchdown, Packers. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
They're going to run for it with Jones. And he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the two-point conversion. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Interception and a fumble off a big hit.
On the return, Tony Pollard for his end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
He hit Pollard. Yeah. He hit him and made him fumble.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Open man, right side, it's Lamb.
What, 3 games in a
He'll
row?
go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
And I'm going to win this game.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the third down stop. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Oh, man.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Anticipate a loss. How about that? Anticipate that.
On play action, Rodgers. Going for it all. And that is incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Rodgers' throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. A gain of 6 there on first. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Flushed out right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Packers continue to pull away here in this first half.
He's been getting away with it all day. He's been getting away with it all day.
That wasn't a goal line, dude. He was on the damn 10-yard line.
So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was 1st and goal from the 2, or I should say 3rd and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Prescott yet again. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
Looking deep for Adams. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
I guess not.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Looking deep for Adams. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 75 yards. And the Packers are pouring it on. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch. Take it to the house. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over?
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Chris Barnes. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Ain't it funny how niggas gonna talk
Rodgers now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And it's a Packers touchdown. Aaron Jones on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Man, you ain't going to get over 50 without the game getting cut off. What are you talking about?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Complete meltdown.
There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Prescott. Flush to his right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on third down. Here's Pollard. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
What are you talking about? It ain't got to be like this. It ain't got to be like this.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Here's Prescott. Steps away to his left. On the left side, Gallup's got it. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in a defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup there to make the grab. And the Cowboys get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Zerline good with a PAT. And they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Yep, and it has been for 3 games. For 3 games. Buffalo, Trump daddy.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Rodgers again now. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. This taken in at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
I don't know, you can do that. You can, like, hit sticking while somebody else got him grabbed. I don't know, you can do that. Okay.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
The first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the 2nd half.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. Rush coming, and he's taken down. 2nd and 20. Another try after the 1st down sack. Prescott. He's got his man. It's Gallup. The 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys are able to make things a bit more respectable. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points, but he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down. With this deficit, he might need to score a couple of more times to give them a chance.
And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On 2nd and very short, Rodgers looking deep for Adams. The battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DeMonte Kazin. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they took their shot. It was a pretty good heave, but in the end, the free safety is the one who comes away with the football.
And two of the traits that you look for in a good free safety, range and decision-making. Both on display right there. And it didn't hurt that he's got a good pair of hands, too.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Running with Elliott. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Prescott. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver. And he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Prescott throwing the out route incomplete. It's Lamb. And it's out. He put it on the carpet, and the Packers pick it up.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
What you want to talk about? I'm still here.
We good, though?
Are we straight? The worst I'm gonna finish tonight is what, 3-1?
That's fine.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
We'll go for it, my brother.
On play action, it's Rodgers. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. To throw is Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones there to make the grab. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Packers. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this, but to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
I'll tell you what, I didn't know find out how to add that to my game. Why would it skid at wheel? Like, I could not be able to find out how to do that. You got to keep that close to the chest.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Prescott rolling to his right and taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To the air again, Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. That catch good for only a couple. From the 41, Prescott. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, and he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
Play action now, Prescott. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. And again, it's Prescott. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop.
So what? They call it?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
That's what we like.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it second down. To throw, it's Rodgers. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. On first down, Rodgers going to throw deep for the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that will extend this big lead.
Not really.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
I'm glad I made you run for the Packers, guys. I made me feel good about myself.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
What you already did here.
Are you done or you finished?
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Rodgers now on first down. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
Check 55, Mike. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Now Rodgers. Flushed out right. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And that rushing touchdown is fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
And the Packers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what's happened out here.
Use that as ammo.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Check, 59.
On third down, it's Prescott. That's complete to his tight end, Sprinkle. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Pollard going to try the right side. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 47 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Off the play fake, Prescott. And my goodness, another interception. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him. And the Packers will take over here just shy of the 30.
Receivers, running back, tight end, trap star.
Give me that ball.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Rodgers throwing here. Looking deep for Adams. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. So the deep ball giveth, and now the deep ball taketh away.
And you get deep on me here. I like that. Going to the next level of what you're thinking. And when you think about all the success he's had throwing the football so far, sometimes when you're doing that, you think you're invincible out there. But he was given a cold dose of reality on that throw.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing, Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
A first down throw for Prescott. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Yeah, that second quarter is what killed me.
First quarter that killed me. You talking about?
Now the second quarter is what killed me. First quarter was 13-9. That ain't nothing. But you had like 32 points in the second quarter. Yeah, that second quarter was disastrous. It's probably like the worst second quarter ever I had. Worst quarter, period.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Big D.
If you do it again, then I give you props. Put up 60 again, punk. Matter of fact, win again. Didn't I just hear Rico?
I heard this bitch ass.
Man, he still ain't getting on the sticks.
He just talked. He gotta ask his wife to get on.
What you say? He'll do what? Oh, okay. You finna play Rome? All right. It'll give me time to go out here and smoke it.
What happened?
Yo, Rico finna play you.
Oh, he playing?
Yeah.
Oh, so, are you playing or no?
Yeah, he said give him a minute. Can you not hear Fat Punk?
No, not really. I can't hear it. I about to say something.
Hey, man, you got to tell me to get off the sticks, man, if you're going to, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's your catchphrase. you know what time it is.
Yeah.
You know exactly what time it is.
Yeah, I got your number. Whenever you have to run to the Packers, I know. Yeah, I got your number.
I feel hold jail. I'm not trying to hear nothing you talking about.
Well, don't talk to me. We'll stay pissed.
I'm pissed off. I'm not trying to hear nothing you talking about. I'm pissed off.
After that. Damn, dude, like, I thought you said you was already.
5 minutes. 5 minutes, dude. Alright.
This dude always got a,
I said all right.
I'm talking about the point.
Yeah, we always got something to do in between. I mean, we done played 3-4 games straight, and he ain't went and took a dump yet. He's not real efficient with his time.
He got to put the TV in the bathroom. He got to put the thing in the bathroom.
Time efficiency is not a strong suit.
Yeah, hopefully he learns some respect now.